Hi students, today we're going over Unit 4, Module 1, Session 3, Thinking About Strategy. Number 1 says complete the box challenges below. So let's review that we have two numbers that multiplied together are 56 and two numbers added together are 15. So up here on the top is the product and at the bottom we have the sum. So 8 times what equals 56 and 8 plus what equals 15. That's right, the number is 7. Look at B. Two numbers multiplied are 18, two numbers added are 9. So you have to think, what are the factors of 18? And then which of those two can add to be 9? And if in your head you said 3 and 6, you are correct. Number 2. The craft store sells large boxes of modeling clay that hold 18 sticks each. Complete the ratio table to find out how many sticks there are in different number of boxes. So what do we want to do for this problem? We want to complete the ratio table. So we have one group of 18. When we come up with two groups of 18, what are we doing? We're multiplying by 2. So 2 times 18. 18 doubled. That's right, is 36. Now to go to 3, we can simply add one more group. That's right, we can add 1. But remember here, we're not adding 1, we're adding one group. And how many sticks of clay are in one box or one group? There's 18. So we're going to add 18. So 36 plus 18 equals 54. Then when we come to 5, how do we go from 3 to 5? Can we multiply something by 3 to go to 5? No, we need to add. We're going to add 2. Do we know the cost of 2, or not the cost, excuse me. Do you know how many sticks of clay are in 2 boxes? That's right, 36. In 2 boxes, there's 36. So we're going to add 36 here on the bottom. Add 36. And the answer is 90. 54 plus 36 is 90. Now when we come here to 10, we could add 5, you're right. But we could also multiply by 2. Double, because I know 10 is double 5. So 90 doubled is 180. Now when we have 50 here, we can either say 10 times 5, or we can say 5 times 10, which I kind of like that better. 5 times 10. 90 times 10 is easier for me to calculate than 180 times 5. So 90 times 10 is 900. Now to come here to 55, do we know the cost? Again, I'm trying to say cost, but do we know how many sticks of clay are in 5 large boxes? 90. So here at 50, we can add 5. So we're going to add 5. And how many sticks of clay are in 5 large boxes? 90. So we're going to add 90. And our answer is 990. Number 3. We're looking at, you can also buy small boxes of modeling clay at the craft store for $3.50 each. Find out how much it would cost to buy different numbers of small boxes of clay. So again, we're completing the ratio table to find out cost of these different numbers. So when we come to 2, we're doubling or multiplying by 2. Doubling or multiplying by 2, so 350 doubled is $7. To come to 10, we could say times 5, or we could come back to the beginning and say times 10. But for me, I'm looking at this, and I think it's easy enough to take $7 times 5. So I'm just going to say times 5. Because $7 times 5, I know is $35. And then to get to 20, we're doubling. So times 2 is 70. And then do it to 19. 19 is 1 less of 20, so I'm subtracting 1. Am I going to subtract 1 down here? No. I'm going to subtract the cost of 1. which is $3.50. So I'm subtracting $3.50. So I need to calculate $70 minus $3.50, which is $66.50. And now to come to 40, we can take 20 doubled times 2. So 70 doubled is 140. And then to get to 39, I'm subtracting 1. And again, I'm subtracting the cost of 1, which is $3.50. And so the total here, total cost, is $136.50. Let's look at number 4. Solve the problems in the string below. Use the answers from the first few combinations to help solve the rest. This is the key part here. Don't try to solve each of these individually. Look at how they are related to one another. So right there is key, where it says, use the answers from the first few combinations to help solve the rest. A, 36 times 10. I know that pretty quickly because I know it's 36 times 1, and then we shift our place values to the left, increasing in place value. So it's no longer just 36, but instead 360. 36 times 5, I know 5 is half of 10, so my product is also going to be halved. So what's half of 360? Well, I know half of 300 is 150, half of 60 is 30, and so with 150 plus 30, 180. 36 times 15, I know 15 is 10 plus 5, so I can add up these two products to come up with my answer here. So we're going to have 540. D, 36 times 100. Again, I know I can take 36 times 1, take it to 36, but shifting in place value 2 places, those become 3,600. And 36 times 50, I know that 50 is half of 100, so my product will be halved. And so what's half of 3,600? Oh, well, I do believe that's just going to be the same as up here, right? When I took half of 360 is 180, but instead it's going to increase in place value by 1 because 50 is 10 greater than 5. So my answer here will be 1,800. And looking at F, 1,872 divided by 36. Don't be confused by that, ladies and gentlemen, because we know that division is what of multiplication? That's right, it's the inverse of multiplication. It's the opposite. So in our heads, we can think 36 times what equals 1,872. Let's write that thinking over here. So really I'm thinking 36 times what equals 1,872. Again, use the work we've already done here. So I know that 36 times 50 equals 1,800. How much more? What's the difference between 1,872 and 1,800? That's right, 72. How many groups of 36 are in 72? More than one. What's 2 groups of 36? Oh, look at that, it's 72. So what magic number comes in right here? It's going to be 2 more groups than 50. So what's the answer? 52. That's correct. Number 5, solve the problems in this string. Again, we're going to use what we do in the beginning to help us with the rest of these. So the first one, 36 divided by 18. So again, I'm thinking of multiplication when I'm solving these division problems. I'm thinking 18 times what equals 36. How many groups of 18 are in 36? I know it's more than one group. What's 2 groups of 18? 18 doubled. That's right, it's 36. So the answer is 2. And now when I come to 72 divided by 18, again I'm thinking 18 multiplied by what number equals 72? I'm looking at what I've already done before. Well, if this was 2 groups of 18, how many groups of 18 is 72? That's right, it's doubled. 4 groups. Product has doubled, therefore the factor has doubled. Coming to the next problem, 108 divided by 18. Again, what am I thinking? 18 times what equals 108? Well, 72 doubled is 144. That's too large. I wonder if I add these two. 2 groups plus 4 groups. 6 plus 2 is 8. 7 plus 3 is 10. There we go. 2 groups of 18 plus 4 groups of 18 equals 6 groups of 18. D, we have 180 divided by 18. I see some common numbers in there, some common digits. 18 times what equals 180? That's right. It's going to be 10 groups of 18 because I see the same digits, 18, 18, but what's the difference is they've shifted it over in place value. This 1 is no longer in the tens place, it's now in the hundreds place. This 8 is no longer in the ones place, it's now in the tens place. 180. 10 groups. Look at E. 1,800 divided by 18. So again, what am I thinking? 18 times what number equals 1,800? Similar as the previous one, same digits, they've just shifted over in place value. So what's going to happen to this factor? It's increasing by 10. So the answer is going to be 100. And the last one, don't let it trick you. 18 times 99 equals what? If I know that 18 times 100 equals 1,800, so this is 100 groups of 18, what's 99 groups of 18 going to be? That's right, just take 1,800 and subtract 1 group of 18. So again, I'm taking 1,800 and I'm subtracting 1 group of 18. What number do I come up with? 1,782. That's right, that's your answer for F. 1,782. Let's look now at the challenge. Noah loves the half-tens facts and often uses them to solve multiplication problems. Make up a 2-digit by 3-digit multiplication problem for which using half-ten facts is efficient. Then solve the problem using that strategy. So you're going to make up a 2-digit by 3-digit multiplication problem that uses half-ten facts efficiently. Then solve it. A problem you might think up would be 150 times 5. Would it be easy for me right now to think 150 times 5? Maybe yes, maybe no. Instead, I can think in my head, I double 5, so I multiply by 2, that's 10, and I'm going to half 150, that is 75. So 150 times 5 is the same as 75 times 10, and my answer is 750. Therefore, 150 times 5 also is 750. And that is your half 10 facts, because 5 is half of 10. So 150 times 5 is 750 because 75 times 10 is 750. And that's all for today.